No Kirk.
I guess not.
Not here yet. You're live though.
Guy who loves this show most.
All right. Well, I'll start with DraftKings. NFL fans, what's your favorite touchdown? There's over 100 years of TDs to pick. There's what? There's over 100 years of TDs to pick from. Oh, favorite touchdown ever? What a question. What would be my favorite touchdown ever? I don't know. I'll continue the ad. I was actually trying to read it. For me, it's the next one because with DraftKings Sportsbook, official sports betting partner of the NFL, every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. DraftKings Sportsbook delivers the unmatched intensity of the NFL right to your fingertips. From first TD score to anytime TD props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. Here's the best part. Bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Your team hitting pay dirt pays out to you. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code UNNAMED. That's code UNNAMED to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. I was hate watching last night. Mincy won another gigantic parlay, 33 to 1.
Jerry, I think.
Jerry won a big one. Mikey Betts turned $10 into 12,000. Everyone was winning. Mincy just doesn't deserve it. But he's been hot. Jack Pocket. How's over $500,000 sound to you? Well, with Jack Pocket, you can order tickets for huge Jack Pockets like Mega Millions, Powerball right now from your phone. No lines, no hassle. And our partners over at Jack Pocket hooked it up because new customers can download the app, get $5 in lottery credits today. Just opt in, use code UNNAMED2 at sign up. Jack Pocket is America's #1 lottery app. And lastly, but not leastly, Morgan. When Morgan takes a case, they almost always go after the deep pocket insurance companies, not the individuals at fault. Maybe they should go after my mold house. These corporate bullies know the name Morgan & Morgan, which makes difference for their clients. Morgan, America's largest injury firm for a reason, so no mold. And that's because they fight against big insurance and their tricks. Hiring the wrong firm can be disastrous. Hiring the right firm can substantially increase your settlement. With Morgan's easy to get started and their fee is free unless they win. Visit forthepeople.com/unnamed or dial #law #529 from your cell phone. That's forthepeople.com/unnamed or dial #law #529 from your cell phone. Hey, Kirk.
Good morning, boys. How you doing?
What's going on, Kirk?
I apologize. Let's finish up the show. What's going on? What we got? What we got?
We've been on for a couple. I feel like a lot of stuff has been talked about, but
last time Whitney wasn't even on last time. It was the Mutt appearance, I think, right? The terrible Mutt appearance.
Mutt was burying me in the worst fill-in of all, the opposite of Wally
Absolutely
Pipp.
Terrible. Well, it feels like a big story this week is the first class list. It feels like it's kind of took over the company for a few days. It felt like to me, which just bled into the other Francis thing now.
What's the other Francis?
Well, the thing with Pat Bev, right? Isn't that kind of the cousin of that?
It's all one and the same. Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. So but
the first class list is being dismantled. I didn't know it existed. I like that doesn't mean people can't fly first class, but I don't like this auto list. In some of it's a little misleading. I've said this because some groups operate, Chicklets being one of them, as sort of like their own entity a little bit. Like they have profit, they have expenses. So if Chicklets wants to fly all over the moon, they can. It's like we're partners with them. I'm partners with them. However you look at it, Foreplay, same thing.
Well, presuming if they're flying somewhere, they're doing it to make money.
Yeah. Well, not only that, it comes out of their revenue.
Their end. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
We're partners. All right, if you want to do it, I'm not going to say no. Where Francis got a little, I guess, confusing, and I still don't really have the answer in his specific case. He's doing a lot with Foreplay, whether he's part of Foreplay, whether that's part of the budget. I don't know. But overall, it's why do we have this list? If you make the company a ton of money or you make a lot of money, yeah, you're really I want to fly first class. All right, fine. You're probably going to get your way. If you're not making the company money and you want to fly first class, it probably be well, why are we doing that? A lot of people on the list didn't even travel a lot. It's more I didn't know the list existed. And then Pat Bev hammered Francis. Francis texted me. He's like, I'm about to reply to Pat Bev unless you tell me no. I was like, I don't care. Do it. And then it was published a second later. So I think that thing was going no matter what.
That was a good blog. I enjoyed that.
Has Pat Bev responded to that?
Not that I'm aware of.
He probably doesn't care, right? I don't think he's not care.
I don't think. I think he likes mixing it up. At least that's what he said.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's going to be offended. I'm saying. I think
No,
he'll play along. I think.
Is that a
Yeah,
fake? I saw something on Instagram of Steph Curry going at Pat Bev over a comment. Was that fake?
No, I think he may have.
I think
Yeah.
that happened, right? That happened
Kind of
before.
an odd comment to make. About a
Yeah.
guy's
Pat
wife.
Bev can go viral pretty easily by like just picking fights with like NBA basketball related things because he's Pat Bev and people pick up on it. So he can do that.
And all those guys are on like Durant did with Titus this week. Those guys are kind of hypersensitive to it. It's different than even I think NBA almost seems like they're more attuned than other sports, the players.
Yeah, they definitely lead the league in like player podcasts and stuff. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot.
I think if NHL players were reading stuff, they wouldn't respond, but they might be tuned in. I think NBA players will just respond. They have no problem.
Yeah.
And then you're dumping on. I love Feidelberg. I love those guys, Tommy. Like you're dumping on that show. Like, what are you doing that for? Give them a break. They're good guys. They're trying. I enjoyed that show, by the way.
You
Oh,
watched
Kirk,
every episode, Kirk?
I like
you're-
those
Kirk,
guys.
You're getting look. You can't even say it with a straight
No.
face.
I like those guys very much.
I
I like
wasn't
those
dumping
guys.
on it.
Yes, you were dumping on them. You said each episode was
You
90%.
called it an utter failure,
which is
Dave.
not true. 90%. That's not accurate.
It was an utter failure.
It was.
And
Was it
this
heavily
isn't-
promoted? It was heavily promoted. Yes, it was within the company.
I would
There
say
he
it
goes.
was-
There he goes.
Because people like them. That's how it works.
I would say it was. I would say it was heavily promoted. Yes, I would say it was heavily probably the most promoted thing we've done in a long time here. And again, this isn't like
I
I'm
like
not
those
giving.
guys.
I'm not giving. I like those guys. I'm not giving my opinion of like.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I didn't even watch it, Kirk.
I know, but that
But
that
you love being able
that
to
in your
say it
own
was a
way is giving
failure.
your opinion of it by saying you didn't watch it. You're basically saying I didn't want to watch it.
I paid attention to the numbers. If the numbers are going up, I would have been like, "Oh, this is something I got to pay attention
Well, they
to."
just liked it though. Like you can like something and the
I don't
numbers
like
aren't
that
great.
type of stuff. I don't like that type of stuff, though. I never have. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
a
yeah.
like scripted guy, so it's not up my alley. And then I mean, then I didn't.
Look how happy you are.
I know. I mean, it's just these
So
are
fucked
these
up.
are good guys.
I
Like
did not want that to fail. No shot. I would have loved for it to work, but I just there was deathly silence, even from Kirk in all corners of Barstool.
what is even
But
from
the
Kirk
most
mean? What is-
promoted.
the fuck
Well,
is-
you're usually the first to be like, "How about this shit over here that they spent 10 years on?"
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think fucking
Like-
sucks.
it didn't seem like they spent. I have no idea the budget of it though. I have no idea.
Hey, Biz loved it. Biz loved it. Huge.
Well,
fan.
Great comedy critic, Biz. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the for some that was that time. Nobody at any point. How did it? Oh, you know what started it? You know what actually started getting me mad? I noticed it, and I was kind of keeping my mouth shut. And the Giants. This is going to be how my brain works, and it's weird and it's twisted at times. With Scadaboo and Jackson Dart, who are like the toast of the NFL right now, right? Like these two guys. We have all these Giants fans. And they're just not putting out merch or coming out with ideas. And I'm looking like, who's a Giants fan? Tommy Smokes. And Tommy Smokes is promoting everything but so I created a Scadaboo shirt. I don't know if it sold or any good, but I'm like, hey, aren't you guys like maybe jump on this, spend less time? And I think I said something to Tommy, he didn't get it. I'm like, do you think we'll make more money on selling a Scadaboo shirt or this project you worked on for 10 years that tanked? And he's like, I don't get it. And once he said he didn't get it, it's like, I think I'm going to have to explain it. And that's kind of triggered me to be like, I do it. And people are like, I'm dissuading.
Well, I was saying, can I offer a defense? I would like to think that you're okay with people trying something like that.
100%.
Okay. Yeah.
This is
You
going to
just gotta
help get
eat
it
it.
views.
You just got to eat it when it fails. Go do it. Try something else. I know they're trying to make it work. It failed. There's no, the numbers are that Chico, Texas, numbers never lie. And they did not lie on this. They big boom because they promoted it so hard. 250,000 first episode. That's great marketing. Has nothing to do with the quality of the show. And then they limped. It was like the Baton Death March. There's Biz with like a broken arm and one of those things with a white like basket on the back, a stick limping down trying to finish line. It was awful.
What
thought
do
the
you
last
think of the
episode was
finale,
great.
Kirk?
I thought it left questions open for season 2, which I look forward to. Which I look forward to very much.
But anybody can try anything. That doesn't
That's
if
true.
Firework comes up tomorrow, or they, hey, we want to try this, knock yourself out. That you can do, but let's just be a man and look in the face. And they weren't not saying that. It was a utter and complete failure disaster.
I had a question back to the first class list. Sorry, Hank, I was surprised, got this one from you.
No, he probably should. He should. I was going quick because PMT makes a shit ton of money.
Yep.
Yeah, but it would make a shit ton of money if somebody else is producing it. Like, he's not the talent.
I think he's talent on that.
I think using him as talent is
He's
very
definitely-
light.
What's your issue? I saw you being like, I'm ready to go to war with New York. What
Because
happened?
this typical fucking
I'm in Chicago.
typical gay shit, Hank, about like, oh, you know,
so it's
Kirk ruined the fucking Ryder Cup, and Kirk ruined it.
You knew it was going to be Hank when he said he shouldn't have flown first class.
I hope he fly, as long as the plane crashes, I'm fine with it. He'll be the first one to fucking die.
What?
Meanwhile, I am legitimately like the biggest golf influencer in America right now. Like, there's not even a conversation anymore.
For a golf influencer, what did you guys do yesterday? I'm very confused on.
I didn't do anything yesterday.
Well, when you had you versus Riggs,
Wednesday. What do you mean? What did we do? It was the fucking took over Twitter the whole day.
But then you kind of like stopped.
Well, that was a foreplay call, so they didn't want to spoil. So
that was so stupid.
I was standing near
idiotic.
You either
do it. You
either kind of do it all, or you don't do it at all, right? Is that what you're saying?
What do you think? People, you can't have a live gallery. You think people don't know what happened? How stupid was that?
It was a foreplay event.
Foreplay
Event.
I was
like, hey, everyone's following it. Riggs is tweeting because they think it's trending because they
It's
think
you.
Yeah,
I did see
but
that.
people are paying attention. And then all of a sudden, once people start paying attention, there was nothing.
So we were updating it. I think Mutt was doing it for us from the KMS Twitter account, right, Dave or Justin? Yeah. And then I think the foreplay guys went over to him, the producers, at like hole 9 or 10. Does that sound right, Justin?
Stupid.
And they said,
like hole 12.
and they said, stop doing that because we don't want to give away the finish to the match.
Did they not know there was a live gallery of Minifans there? Like, how stupid are they?
Well, I remember I said that, Kirk, when I was in with you, and you were saying, I think the fans won't spoil it.
Well, I just
So
don't think,
am I sitting here supposed to not know who won this match?
no, I thought they would spoil it. My point, I think, was, I think people want to watch it anyway.
I agree with that. But
Like,
once you start doing it with that many people,
yeah. Well, right. It's going to get spoiled. It was spoiled. Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's like Jersey Jerry spoiling the mini golf thing. Like, it's just going to happen.
My favorite part of the match, personally, was a kid came up to me all flustered. He's like, Whit, you got to see what you won't believe what just happened. Riggs hit a good shot, and I cheered, yeah, Riggs. And we're walking down the hill, and all of a sudden, Minahan, he speared me with his club. And I was taken aback. And then the security guard came over, and all of a sudden, Kirk saying, he spit on me.
Yeah, he was removed. There's like, you know,
and they're trying to kick me out. Where I said, well,
some guy was rooting for Riggs. Some guy was rooting for Riggs in the match. He had his phone. He was filming. I walked up, took his phone. I threw it in the woods. Like, that's my world. Those are my fans. Like, this is not like.
So this is like Kim Jong Un.
You go. Yeah, I had. Oh, if my ball was in the rough, I was making the lie better. Oh yeah, there were no rules for me.
I was with a bunch of members who they stopped their round and then they came over. They're like, we saw all this commotion, and we come over and we're watching, and Kirk walks up to his ball in the rough and picks it up and gives himself a good line. They're like, what the fuck? Like, it's his event.
The crowd was great. The crowd was wild. It was a good event. It was good. It was good. We had a good time. So, I mean, nobody knows what happened, but you'll find out Monday or Tuesday when Foreplay puts the video up.
I mean, you couldn't. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Dave, do you regret not having him in the invitational, seeing the noise around Twitter during that?
Don't ask leading questions like that.
He doesn't. He doesn't appreciate me.
I do not ask leading questions.
Okay, I won't say a word.
Well, that you're just trying to create a fight.
I'm not. I have
just
no
more looking at it.
I'm happy with the way the invitational came out. If he was attacking people on the golf course, I don't know how that would have gone over.
Yeah. I decided at this point in my life, there are no more rules. Like if somebody annoys me in like a basketball game or at a golf event, I'm gonna take their phone.
Oh, opposed to what other times in your life?
Oh no, as I've gotten older, I'm just like, life's too short. My parents died when they were young. I'm gonna die when I'm young. If some guy's talking shit to me, and I'm gonna hit him in the nuts with a golf club.
Yep.
Like, what's the fucking point? Who cares? What am I gonna go to jail? It's not gonna happen. So it was good. It seemed like it went well. So yeah, you'll see that I think December, January. I think Foreplay will put the first 9. And I think June or July will get the second 9 for that. So you'll find out about a year from now, Dave, who wins. Are we? The Carrabis thing, I think, is done. Like, he fell on the sword or no?
He did. Yeah,
You were mad, Dave. Oh,
yeah, I was mad. Like, he just came out of nowhere. It's like, first of all,
can you explain the situation to me? I know nothing.
So we hired
Russillo. Can you before we get into this, because people have asked me about this, is there like a Russillo Simmons beef?
No, I don't.
Is a Spotify thing?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, so you hire Russillo. Yeah.
We hire Russillo, and Spotify won't give him the Ryan Russillo podcast feed. Not the craziest thing of all time for sure. He's going to a competitor, you could argue. So I tweet out, Spotify has poo-poo pants. They won't give Russillo his old feed. Business is cold. Please support him and sign up. That's what we're here for. Sign up for the new feed. Not a crazy tweet. We're just, everybody was tweeting. It's like, he's starting from 0 on his new feed. So everyone's going to go follow. Carrabis, like, quote tweets it, calls me a hypocrite. He's like, well, you didn't give me mine.
He left, yeah.
And well, first of all, I didn't own the company when he left. Penn did. Penn said no, which made perfect sense. He was going to DraftKings. So, like, we're not going to give our direct competitor. But then when I got the company back, he asked for it again, and I actually gave him the IP. I gave him Section 10, like all the socials. I actually thought he had the feed. And he's like, yeah, but you didn't give me the feed. You held on.
What's the difference? I'm sorry. Like, I don't.
The feed is like the podcast, like the actual feed itself.
Like, subscribe to the podcast. Social would be subscribe to
Twitter,
Instagram, Section 10, or Twitter, Section 10.
Okay.
So, like, I didn't have to give that to him, and I did. I thought we gave him everything. And then we were texting. I call him, like, you're a piece of shit. What's your problem? And he's like, well, you kept the feed. You're a hypocrite. And more so, he had a lot of made up stuff in his head. Like, I hate him. He said I trashed him privately. Like, I've never said a fucking word about you privately. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything I've said about you, I've said publicly. Like, you got a big deal. I was happy for you. He had made up some huge vendetta. Like, I was out to get him. I don't know what he's talking about. And then I'm like, the more he talked about the feed, it's like, I have nothing against you. I want you to be successful. If I kept the feed, it wasn't me. And I went back and looked, and sure enough, when I talked to DraftKings, I'm like, can I give him the stuff? He's like, you can give him the socials, but do not give him the feed. We're not going to give it to a direct competitor.
He was only a gambling competitor at the time, right?
Yeah. So I sent that to him. I'm like, fuck off. Like, I tried to help you. I don't know why you piped in when I tried to help you. The only times I've been negative about Carrabis is when he's mentioned us and been like kind of condescending. It's like, you keep your mouth shut about us. I won't say a word. I have nothing against you. You're making me hate you. Like, this thing made me hate him because, like, why you even pipe up in this thing? Just
how'd you end it? We're friends with Jared, so how did you end it with him? Okay,
he fell on the sword. He goes, well, that's new information. I didn't know that. It's like, but why would you think I was out to get you to begin with? And he also is like, you've treated me different. You cut me off. It's like you allowed people to interact with McAfee. I'm like, first of all, you're comparing yourself to McAfee is insane. Second of all, the only time I ever had McAfee on was on a stream. He did me a favor. I was mad at Marty Mush. I had like McAfee, Alex Cooper, Logan Paul just to go competitively against Marty Mush because I was mad at him. But we treated everybody who leaves here the same exact way. I don't know. He built up this thing like I really hated him.
Carrabis is on my show. You don't care if he goes on Barstool stuff now, right?
He came on instantly when I got the company back. Instantly. You asked him, like, of course he can come on. I've never had anything against Carrabis. So to hear him be like, he had deep, like, you've always had it against me. I think he
likes you a lot. I think you mean a lot to him.
You've never said his name, right? That could be like the start of it.
I do feel like you mean a lot to him. I think he feels like it bothers him that you don't like him, he thinks.
Did he tell you who you apparently were talking shit about him too?
I said the people I thought, I go, I'll text him right now, get him on the call. Well, someone's lying. And by the way, I don't think it is.
No, I'm kidding. It wasn't.
I think what he's confusing Or it's like when I said they were paying him too much, which they were.
Well, that's what you would say. They overpaid for him initially, which is what gambling companies do at the beginning. That's not unusual. Like
he's
I'm
like,
sure,
you were trying to take money out of my pocket. I'm like, what the? You already had the contract. And by the way, you signed it underdog. I didn't even know. I was going to sign him back. When he left DraftKings, I don't know if it was Kirk, Big Get, whatever. I was like, yeah, we'll sign him. And then he got another big deal. So
I remember we talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so he just made up. It felt like daddy's approval and he didn't have it. And I'm like, fuck off.
Well, is that where you're at with him right now, or you guys ended okay?
Oh, well, he fell on his sword, but
I still see a point in time where he's back at Barstool.
I hope so. I love having Jared around.
He'd really have to like bend the knee at this point.
Really?
Oh, really?
Well, he attacked me for no reason.
I know, but
you want to talk to him today or no?
I don't care. I mean, I said get him on the show. I don't think he wants to do it, and it did kind of end when I sent that thing. But he's delusional that he thinks I'm like going around sabotaging him behind his back. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Yeah.
Like everybody in the gambling space knows how much everybody makes to the penny. Like they all talk, they all know. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Well, it's not
he's
dissimilar.
made absolute bank since he left, though, right?
Yeah, he's killed it.
He's done really well, and he's doing well. He had a good thing a couple weeks ago.
Absolutely, he's like a bank robber. He's the Katie Nolan.
I think that's probably not going to sit well with him. I mean, is it the #1 baseball show in the country?
I'll also say Jared the other night at House of Blues banged that place out. Katie Nolan could do 500 shows there combined. The attendance the combined attendance of 500. 10 people would show up at Katie Nolan's show there.
Well, yeah. I mean, one of them worked for me. One of them didn't.
You guys have both forever hated Katie Nolan. What does that stem back to?
I don't hate her.
I do. I hate her. She went after me a couple weeks ago for no reason. None out of nowhere. So nothing against her. She's been stealing for years from like weird old guys who like to pay her money. That's all.
I wrote an article once that she was the Andrew Luck of media. She just kept like no stats.
Andrew Luck was great, wasn't he?
Not really. Like, was he? He had all the talent in the world, and that's what you kept hearing.
Yeah.
But I have nothing against her. She probably hates my guts. She was just in this Pablo Torre thing
which I thought was a nothing burger.
I'm kind of on your side with that, Kirk. Cool. A lot of people are acting like it's this huge. By the way,
you didn't think it was a little weird? His
yes, but we
talking about the red zone.
But so what?
We knew that, right?
Yeah. It was brand
new. I think we all had an idea, but to hear her discussing red zone, like defense.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely weird. Now, listen, if someone did that, like that was his Underdog podcast, I think he's at NFL Films. I'd have to, if that footage was leaked out of my office,
that's an issue. Yeah.
I would have to start cleaning house.
Yeah, that's right. That's the issue for me. Is like who is leaking
like when
that?
they're just whispering to each other, like that no one in the world is supposed to hear except those two. That's pretty fucking.
Pablo Torre.
That's what that is.
Pablo Torre's. We'll get there. Pablo Torre's acting like he's Bob Woodward though. Like it's not that big a deal. Like I don't know. Like so what?
I mean, she's the head of his media. That is a media podcast.
Maybe she leaked it.
I don't think so. If you're taking her side, you could be like, he's Mr. Instaface, Mr. doesn't know the first thing about anything in the media world. She's younger, more up to speed, trying to help. I don't know. I mean, yes, people, it's weird to see, but that's what I expected of their relationship. I don't know what it had to do with UNC football outside. What, someone from UNC football leaked it to make them look bad? Because that had nothing to do with UNC football. And the headline was like, UNC football is a mess.
The other big thing is Torre was saying Lombardi was going to Saudi Arabia to raise money. Like so's everybody else. I mean, I don't think that's a big deal. I don't know.
That feels dirty, but everyone's doing it.
I agree. No, I agree. But like that's I've had Lombardi on. He'll probably now see this clip. I've had Lombardi on the hook. I've talked about in the show for I don't know how long, Justin, 3 or 4 months, thinking that I'm Ian Rappaport, and he just sends me stuff. It's been like 3 or 4 months now. He thinks I'm Ian Rappaport. I don't know why, but yeah.
What's he sending you?
I'll just text him like stories and be like, I can't believe this. And he's like, yeah. And he'll be like, no, this is bullshit. This guy's a shitty writer. This guy's a bad guy. And I'll be like, yeah, you want to come on? Like, will Bill call me and talk about this? He's like, nah, he's not ready to do it yet. But I'm like, okay, well, let me know. Just keeps me amused. I got nothing else to do as I get older.
The only thing that I've seen of him is that typewriter video.
I thought you did that to Tony Maz. Didn't you have him?
Tony Maz thought I was Linda Pizzuti for 3 years in text messages back and forth. Yeah, he even for one of the live shows I sent Tony Maserati, he's a Boston radio host, a video request from my disabled nephew Dave, who was Cullinane, and he sent him a birthday video we played at the live show. So yeah, these are the things I do. So it's hard to believe. It's a grown man. Can we not do this to Rico? Can you not do this to Rico?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
This will be your fault if like murders happen. Like you'll go to jail for this.
If I do what?
If his wife and Rico do a show together.
Timeout.
No, I'm talking Rico even on spring break.
Wait.
We'll get there, but you saw the clip of Rico calling his wife, right?
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want that. I know he did it.
I know. Going to blame me for that?
Yes.
He did that out of the blue.
I know, but he's
blamed for that. He picks up his phone and calls his wife. I was the most stung guy. I'm like, you're doing this right now? How can?
No, that was after. Wasn't that after?
No, he did it in the middle of the show.
No, I don't. Look, am I the world's biggest Rico guy? He drives me nuts sometimes. I'm trying to look out for him. This should not.
You're saying that's my fault. That out of his head.
You then went and said I'm going to pay your wife 3 times what she's making.
Time out. There's nobody in the world in the history of his track record who has said, well, they made her content. He brought her.
I agree with that.
So
but
now
I'm
he's part of this world.
I agree. But I'm trying to protect this guy because now you're like, oh, we'll pay her 3 times as much money. And when Rico hears 3 times as much money, I saw him. His nose, it was like the cartoon where the dog smells the food. He's now all excited. Don't give him this bone. Be a big man for once and say no. No.
He's right there. They already turned it down.
Oh, there he is. Oh, you already turned it down?
Yeah. Listen, Dave's okay.
I'm looking out for you here.
Yes, yeah. You can make it. Listen, when you're making an offer, Dave made an enticing offer. If you have a free agent out there that he wants, that's his business to do. Like, that's fair. He can make that offer, and you're supposed to make somebody's eyebrows raise. Now, you weigh the positive and negatives. Like, think it's a little more negative down the road. We'll see. Geico goes up again. Maybe we'll come back, but like it's still on the table. We'll see. For now, it's a no.
A lot of people, Bosco, have been reaching out after you brought your wife onto our show, saying the Reese's clip is 100% YouTube.
And that's fine. That. If that's what they get their rocks off to, that's fine by me.
I mean, what do you want me to say? You know what I'm going to say, but it's fine.
You don't like your son a Reese's?
Well, it's Midwest.
What am I going to do?
I don't like it.
Rico, I'm with you. Not even close.
Pretty
Not
close.
even
That
close.
girl, let me tell you, that girl
There's
in the
no
Reese's video
Staten
has
Island
never
in the
been-
Reese's clip.
Exactly.
Pretty close.
Exactly. She has.
That was a Wisconsin woman.
Right.
But the thing is, Rico, if you know this, I'm telling you something. If you do this, like it's over. Like people can do whatever they like.
Yes.
You've given that up. That's gone. Like you can't. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay. I'm just saying. Okay.
We never really entertained it. And to the point
I was
when
more
Dave
talking about spring break, though. Like you didn't want to go to spring break.
Well, then why does he keep saying he wants to do it?
He wants to go to spring break. He wants to get away from the house for a week. Are you fucking crazy? He's got little kids. Who wouldn't?
Hold on.
That's a fact.
Hold on. I was never.
It's not in stone because I've been told I can't move it to February because nobody's on.
He'd rather go to Kuwait for a week than have to run around with those kids. What are you nuts?
Stop. All right. Stop.
What parent wouldn't?
All right. Stop.
Yeah, but is it worth what you're dealing with coming home? I'm saying.
I never begged
that'll be a whole
to
episode
go,
when they're doing
but
the show together.
when Dave says you'd be good, yeah, I'll go.
No,
Absolutely.
I thought it wasn't like I did that out of the blue. I see you being like, yes, the only reason I can't go is because it's in March. I have things to do. If it moves, I'll go. I see that. And you said you would do the original one too.
Yeah, I did.
Hey,
so you keep saying
I had this one backwards.
It was a little bit, but Gaz was definitely doing like he didn't hand in his homework when he was trying to do. He's bored on or whatever. It was only a 3-day week for Gaz. I haven't seen him here in a couple of days, but so he knew he had to stir the pot and then head out to wherever the fuck he was going. So I'll give him credit. That's Gaz's job. I'm letting it roll off. Water off a duck.
What's a married fucking 40-year-old guy gonna do at spring? What's he gonna do?
I've been
Strangle
talking to
someone
some
to
guys.
death?
I'm pretty sure if you keep,
I'll get some assists. Get some apples.
Apples.
Yeah,
Some apples. Yeah, you get some dimes.
Get some apples.
Good.
if you keep a camera on Bosco for a week,
yeah, it's
there's
fair.
rumors that another guy started inquiring a little bit.
Well, that guy is something else. Let me tell you. To say I'm done with Barstool forever and to text Dave, Big Cat, Jack Mac the minute that show was released.
Immediately.
He has the right to change his
And
mind. What can you do? He's a
come on,
thinker.
Kirk.
You know,
Come
he
on.
has the right to change his mind.
Come on, Kirk. Come on. Just even you can't keep a straight face there.
What do you want me to say?
You said on your show the
we're
other
talking
day
to
you
a guy
say
who
this
quit. I
big.
mean, we are talking to a guy who quit for a fake job and came back. So, and as
Yeah,
Wait,
I
man,
would say informed
300
was
hours
leave-
of my life I'll never get back. Yeah.
That's fair. Informed
Odyssey,
was
that
leaving
was-
and then never signed the paperwork. But yeah.
well, no, you quit. You walked out. You're like, I'll see you later. We had a parting phone call. We were like, so can we still like stay in touch? I'm like, not really. Like, I'm not. It was very Carrabis. Like, it's like I'm rooting for you, but like I'm not needing you in my life as a friend once you're out of these doors.
He's doing well, though. He's doing well.
He's having a year, Dave.
Yeah, he's doing well. Bosco Industries
Like
is
enough.
killing it.
Can we discuss contracts or no?
Well, I don't want to participate in that.
No,
we're not.
because
I'm
no,
just saying
you
the guy
did-
fucking deserves a big raise for the year he's had.
But
Why-
he's
why?
made.
This
like
doesn't,
Tom
Rico,
Brady?
this doesn't help you when he says that. You don't want
How-
that.
how
You don't
does it
want
not
that,
help?
Rico. You don't want that.
Just saying it-
Because
This is
Dave's
the thing I
gonna-
would say to people. If I'm doing a good job walking down the street, don't throw me into traffic. And I love you, Whit, but like you see his
yes.
reaction there.
You're
when
not-
it's
you're not
time
helping-
to go to the table, we go to the table. And I've never, but it's it's
Well,
the
it's
same with
the
Jackie.
same-
so
Jackie's
saying
like,
you're
"Oh,
crushing the year is you throwing you in
I-
front of a Mack truck?
I
No,
think
no,
Dave,
no.
you should double his salary. Bottom line, I think you should double Rico's
It's
salary.
the
It's the right
same
thing to
thing
do.
we always
It's the right
have
thing to
with every employee, not just Rico. It's a little bit of the Francis conversation. When I have direct revenue streams I can tie to somebody, it makes it easier. Now he's got Bosco Industries coming, Nutrafol. They're in the Bosco business. So maybe I can see what they're spending and, sliver some off. I don't know.
Bosco Industries is a great show.
Haven't watched a second of it.
He's
Same
got
with me.
random
Not yet.
guys stopping him on the street saying, like, do the Bosco Industries with me, right,
Yeah.
Rico?
I'm
Well,
waiting for the
he's-
whole season
That
to
was
watch
Pick'em.
just in
I've
one.
heard he's only been doing it with his friends.
So
Gotta start
Well,
somewhere.
No. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting into those, a lot of it is whatever. Like I asked Dan,
Context.
yeah, hey,
So,
you got
all right, yeah.
you got an exterminator. Yeah, well, I
Nothing has
also
changed
think
with that. Yeah.
I also
Exterminator.
think what he said. Go ahead. What did he say? No, I also think
Who?
if you're starting with this, you can't just go knock on a door of
Correct.
Jones Street exterminating, and they're the most boring people in America. Like, hey, you got a guy who's a character. Like, this is what we're doing. This is the plot. This is how it's gonna go. Like, oh yeah, I got a guy for you. I got this. I got that. Like, whatever. So we'll see. You
Good.
just keep it level headed. Me and Jerry got a pilot coming down the road too. We'll see. So we'll see how it goes.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
Exciting
Good job.
stuff.
All right.
Yeah, no
Here we
meds.
go.
Might do juice. Could be a deadly combo.
is it officially done with meds for good, or just like giving it a couple month
30%.
trial?
Pick'em's up 30% without meds.
A little more.
It is?
Little more than 30. Yeah. We'll see.
Oh boy. Good.
Gotcha culture.
All right. See you,
Gotcha
Rico.
culture's got to stop. They're going for Bill Belichick now. Come on,
It's crazy.
bullshit. All right, guys, have a great weekend.
See you,
Hey,
Rico.
Rico, have a great job. Keep crushing it. I mean,
You don't help him with that.
I don't get why that isn't helping.
Because he
him.
gets Dave worked up to then say he doesn't do anything. Nobody doesn't make any money for the company. It gets him more triggered for that when you say that. You must understand
But
that.
doesn't Pick'em make money for the company?
Yeah, but Dave and Dave. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, it
I
does.
have these conversations.
Yes, it
But
does.
You could put a scarecrow on that show.
That
in the
is the most patently false thing you've ever
What is it?
said.
No, it isn't. It would stay the same.
I'm not saying it wouldn't make money with you and Dan. It's like you're trying to say that you put anyone else at Barstool in that seat, no meds.
You put
We're
Mutt
not
in that
getting
seat.
the
You think
same
the show's as
contract.
good?
I think I could probably find.
Okay, put Tommy Smokes in there next week and let's see the numbers.
Put Mutt in there. Put Mutt. In there.
No, you know what? I got a guy I can put in there. I think would do the trick.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, dude. See, this is
No,
what I mean
because
with
he
this.
can't do anything
my
without the.
guess
This is your
numbers
fault.
Would be bigger. The numbers would be bigger.
This is your fault, Whit. This is your
Without-
fault.
Without Rico, you guys are fucked.
You
Oh,
put
so
he puts the other guy in there one episode. You know how much those two guys are going to promote that, Dan and Dave? That'll make
All
the
right,
fucking
all right,
Les
all right. You want
Mascots
to do a
look like it was never
one-off?
promoted.
You want to do a one-off? You're talking over the course of fucking 16 presidencies? No, it's not even close.
I bet if we do the other guy
No, don't do this. Don't do
and
this.
week on, week off, see
No.
which one.
I disagree with that. Long-term, Rico would win. Long-term.
By a mile.
By the way, I don't want to do it, but it's just I'm.
No, I know
to,
you don't. No, I know it pains you.
Oh,
to
yeah.
even say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell you
I
don't want to do
don't.
that. It's
I
a
love.
smile.
Listen, I've been where he goes back on his pledge master Dan, who sometimes gets him.
Yeah. Where are you?
By the way, I saw this clip. Tyler Seguin talking to Foreplay guys. He didn't have any of his story right. How he found out.
What was the actual story?
We posted his girlfriend. He wrote me an email right when he got drafted. His girlfriend was hot. He's like, "Don't put her on the site." And then someone must have been like, "They're pretty big in Boston." He apologized. I don't know what he was talking about.
Wait, he said it wasn't his sister?
Maybe down the road. It was originally his girlfriend.
And you never wrote him, "Hey, I got to post your sister."
No, I don't think so. That maybe I did down the road. Also, like I think he said we were paying him $5,000 to $10,000 to do like the Viva sign.
Yes.
That was insane. I didn't have
Dave didn't even have $5,000 then.
Yeah, what like a lot of that. I don't know if he's in concussion protocol or what, but a lot of his that didn't make any sense. Like by the time he was talking about doing the Viva stuff, like that was almost the height of our powers in Boston. Everybody was doing that. We weren't paying people fucking 10.
Well, you
10,
paid that cop and then the guy over the fence too to do it in the Sox Detroit Tiger series. So
yeah. When he fell over.
Yeah.
Was that what
the
he
best
was
one.
Sagan with you guys or with Foreplay?
Foreplay.
Oh, he's on Foreplay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
I'm almost positive it was his girlfriend.
Okay. Okay.
And he emailed us.
Sagan did.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was pissed.
Yeah.
We got along long after the fact, but
how's Wake Up Barstool going?
Yeah, Dave, is it true that other show's getting more views than your show? I saw something a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the Thursday show or something. That crew.
But where they're getting numbers somewhere, right?
I don't know where those numbers are coming from. They're not true.
So you know for a fact,
the numbers are so minuscule, like they can be just wildly inaccurate because they're like very small.
Did you know going in? Because I kind of thought like, you guys are like, it's an 8 a.m. on FS1. Like, is it more about social media or am I just?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a lot of social media, and it wasn't. We didn't even promote it. So unlike, I think you have a bigger issue if let's just take a show like Les Mascots, where it has huge numbers, and then you go down the road and it's got nobody. We start really with nothing. There's nothing to begin, and hopefully it'll slowly build. But it is, it's a different format, it's different people every day. But there's no, the YouTube numbers are exactly what you would expect the numbers of people watching. Like mine and Dan go 1-2, and then it goes down a little bit. It's what you would think. There's no way those, I'm not saying that's not what was reported, but it's so minuscule, they're not accurate because how many people have the tracking device like in their houses?
I like almost everybody involved, but there are certain days where I put that on. You could put a fucking gun to my head and I wouldn't watch 30 seconds of it with some of the people on there. I don't, what's that?
It's a good promo for it.
No, I don't feel like it's a competitive, like, I don't like, if it was a Barstool rundown, I'd be like, maybe I'll try it tomorrow. Like, I feel like you got to tighten the ship a little bit myself, but
I'm only paying attention to Mondays.
What's that? What?
Who do you want off? Like, are there people there that make you not want to watch it?
Yeah. Yeah, there are.
Actually, I listened to your show yesterday.
Yeah.
This would be a good form to maybe bring up what's going on in Chicago. You despise somebody there?
Dave brought that up earlier, didn't you, Dave?
Are you crazy, Whit?
The fuck
no,
is
you
wrong
talked
with
about
you,
it.
man?
Oh, it was Hank?
No, he brought up you. I heard you.
Literally brought that exact thing.
He said the exact question.
Exactly how you just did.
Yeah, but then you talked about an old Hank tweet.
Yeah, but then he said Hank, and I started talking about it. He literally said there's something going on in Chicago. Like, I think he said the same.
No, he said New York. He said New York.
No, but then he corrected himself and said Chicago.
All right, I thought there was something else deeper. Jesus Christ, guys.
I know, but you gotta.
I thought there was something else deeper there. So there's no bad blood with anyone in Chicago.
I didn't say that. I didn't say. I said in the show today on the Kirk Minahan show. You guys weren't watching. That's fine. Many people don't. Like the case itself, it may take 6 months. It may take 9 months. But when it drops, it's a doozy.
Okay, so
And
I
I'm no
didn't hear
Pablo,
that
and I'm
this
no
morning.
Pablo Torre. This one, if it lands,
You're
we're
Bob
digging.
Woodward.
Yeah, if it lands, it'll be big. It'll blow the company up for sure.
That's what I was getting
Are
at.
you insinuating people are trashing you on camera or something, and you got footage of it?
No. I'm saying these Pablo Torre things are journalists. This is real journalism. I'm saying this will be. You're gonna have to mortgage these houses of yours. You have to sell them. It's gonna end the company. If it works, I got 2 or 3 people right now working on it. We're trying to make something happen. But you got 9 months of luxury, so don't worry about it.
So the question was correct.
Well, yeah, but Dave asked the same question 30 minutes ago.
I thought he said New York. Jeez.
He did, but he corrected himself.
Corrected it.
I missed the correction, guys.
Okay, I'm just you got to listen a little bit. How's the new house?
I haven't been in it yet. I mean, it's beautiful.
You're in Utah right now.
I'm moving there Monday, but I don't like getting congratulated. People keep congratulating. I keep saying don't. I was bought that at gunpoint. Like it's not like
enormous, Dave. Enormous.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, it's a big house.
Will you have like every room decorated too? Just like
it's not as big as maybe it doesn't feel big when I'm looking at but I'm mad at. No, I'm not being.
No, go ahead.
Who you mad at, Dave?
Mad at who? Go ahead.
Come on,
Dave. Who you mad at? It's a Friday.
Nobody wants to hear the rich guy complain about.
You've made a life on rich guy complaints.
Fine, I don't like Sotheby's real estate. I don't like how they signed a fucking NDA.
No, you do sound like an asshole.
People knowing where I fucking live. In every fucking article, these fucking scumbag agents don't keep their fucking mouth shut. It's crazy to me. I don't want people fucking showing up at my house.
This is, by the way, this is a story.
The same thing.
This is a story like 15 years ago that some athlete bought. Barstool would run a story like that in 2 seconds, though.
But the agent.
I know, but I'm just saying, you would have run that story if Tom Brady bought a house in 2 seconds.
Where people live. I'm gonna learn how to fish. I'm trying to get out of you. Nobody in the Keys wants to know they're there. They're moving away from people. So yeah, that's my rant.
Okay.
I don't need articles saying I got 100 million of real estate. I probably do. Who's keeping count? I don't need it out there.
Well, we know. I mean, we know. Yeah, 27.8. You bought this one for.
I mean, I there's many clips of you talking about all your houses.
No, there isn't.
We talked about the Nantucket one here.
You talk about that. Well, they know where they are because they can't. I don't want to do it. Jay is a spoiled brat, champagne problems. Yeah, I'm rich. Whatever. Whoopee.
Good for you. You've earned it.
Yeah, I got no problem. I got no problem with that. Yeah.
Thank you. I don't like people knowing where I live.
Are there certain rooms in that house you'll just never be in?
100%.
You just never go in?
No, really not. It's not. Well, let me say this. There's a guest house that's beautiful. So I won't be in the guest house that often.
Elio will be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he probably don't love it. It's harder to get there. But the house, it doesn't feel as big. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks quaint in the pictures. Yeah, it looks like a little charming cottage. Yeah, cottage. Yeah, it looks like.
Have you sold the mold one?
No. So I'm deciding whether I want to knock it down, rebuild myself. Apparently, there's a few people interested. Miami wants such a great piece of land that people want it, even knowing they'd have to knock it down, build. So I'm just deciding what I want to do, whether I can afford to do it myself. Because I think, what if I don't like the Keys and I want to move back to Miami? That's kind of what, I'm not going to keep them both. So I want to live in the Keys, see what I think. And then if I had the opportunity, I would go back to my Miami one and sell the Keys. So that's what I'm deciding. I don't know. Eventually, I will run out of money probably, especially if everyone's flying first class around here.
I mean, is it basically now you're...
Yeah, I saw you say that too, Kirk.
What?
I didn't appreciate that.
What'd I say?
You're like, oh, doesn't give a, what's he care about first class? He's out there buying $27 million houses.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I did say that.
I work my dick off not to fly fucking people first class, so then I have to sell my houses. It's
no, you had to sell your houses because of the mold, not because of that.
Yeah, but listen, Barstool shouldn't be. I
agree with you. I agree with you. I was having some fucking fun and being a little sarcastic.
He's a fun guy, Dave.
So fucking sensitive. So fucking sensitive now. Oh, where do I live? How much is my house? Oh, Kirk, Jesus, you become a real...
And he sees every clip.
Even
if you don't know,
snowflake.
You see it all.
I don't want people showing up. I don't want people showing up. I don't care how much, if they know how...
I thought you had full-time security now.
No, that was after Kirk. That was after Kirk put the internet on.
Did not do anything.
Say I have security. I got 3 cards.
Yeah, don't say you don't have security. You have security.
That I had to do around the clock.
Oh, it's my fault. Yeah, it's my fault.
Yeah.
It's fucking 30 security guards at the golf thing the other day. You would have thought fucking Riggs was
Apparently,
freaking
we
Donald
needed it.
Trump.
You were attacking people.
But
I was
we
getting
needed it for like Kirk not to kill a fan, not a fan to kill
Right.
Riggs.
Riggs too boring to kill. No one's gonna fucking bother with him. Jesus Christ.
Riggs
Well, you're
big
new- you're-
time to wake up Barstool, I saw.
Yeah, he blew it off. You see
Why?
that, Dave?
PFT was fuming. For
He was-
PFT, it seemed fuming.
He was hungover, I think, Riggs. Riggs was hammered at the end of after the thing.
I
He was
mean, how do you
wasted.
not get buckled after that experience?
Spent $6,000 on booze for the Minifans.
On Mutt.
Yeah, no shit. Where are you in Utah now?
I'm in Provo now. Flew in. I had a meeting. I did an interview for my favorite show on TV.
Chronicle again?
Nope.
Oh,
CBS.
good morning.
Oh, good morning. You did a
music
CBS
one?
thing?
Yeah, I'm the profile. I'm the Sunday interview.
Oh no, who did it?
Wow.
The guy who did Belichick.
Oh,
Any gotcha culture in there?
No, it was very ungulture culture. I told them at the beginning of the interview that if this, I'm going to be like crushed if this is, if they turn this into a hit piece, this is my favorite show. Like, so, and they're like, so why are you doing it? If you think it's like, because I have that big of an ego, I want to be on my favorite
So you
show.
just want that thing where the music's playing over at the beginning
Yeah.
of the promo, and you're just yeah. I don't blame you. That's that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like very excited because usually people go on there, they're promoting stuff. I wasn't promoting anything.
They do
They're
the thing where like, do you think where like you're walking around with the guy? Are they
Yeah.
filming you guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you get the
Walk
whole
around
thing.
the office.
They both
Yeah.
are having a piece of pizza.
Yeah,
with
no,
the trumpets
I was
playing.
very excited.
When does it
Very.
air? Any idea?
I think in November.
November. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's a ass kissing.
It's
Like most,
football.
yeah.
Yeah, they generally, that's what was so shocking about the Belichick. They're generally not chippy interviews. It's like a feel good show.
Well, you don't really fit the general profile of that show either.
Oh, I do not.
Like
No.
it is like you're younger than most people.
Yeah.
Much like it's usually
They
like
said you'll have 7 million people who don't know who you are, and they're probably right because it's like an older demo.
that's true.
Was it
It's
a
probably
lot
a
of
good thing.
Peaches and Pete the Beagle discussion?
No, there's no talk of them.
Wow. I thought you'd be like dog owner guy on that show.
Yeah, no.
What's your angle? Just like lots of pizza stuff, or just bars? Like what's the?
It was the overall Barstool story.
They talk to anyone else or no?
No, not really.
Wow,
Tico, Texas.
this is probably the peak of your life, honestly.
It was very exciting. I was
Yeah.
very excited to do it. Not many things get me excited. People follow me. I use that music a lot. Like
Yeah,
happy Sunday morning. I told them like that from the stories to the nature scene, like it's a feel good show.
Yeah, you'll be on like Pat Benatar or something. Like that's what they generally do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Watch this become like just this huge hit piece. It's now you won't be able to watch the show
I know.
anymore.
that
suck.
would be the worst part.
That would
It's a sacrifice I would make to get on it. But if it turned ugly, it would be just. I don't think that's going to happen. Generally, I've known.
No, yeah, I think you're good.
Like, what if you click it on and then it's you and that starfish penny? Oh fuck!
Oh God. All right.
So did that.
Hey Dave, for a guy who's constantly discussing how you're a man of your word, that line art bet—that's a bet.
How?
Because you guys made a bet.
No, he didn't. He said, "You want to make a bet?" He said, "You wear my jersey." I gave him my terms. He has to go after Lincoln Riley for Oklahoma. He said, "No, we never. There was never anything. We never shook on a bet."
But you shook on the bet on what you would do if Michigan lost.
But you need the second part of it.
Yeah.
So if Michigan won, I could have just picked anything.
That is kind of dumb.
I feel like he would have done something that you told him to do. I kind of get not
After?
crushing the coach of his former school, but I think
I
you
didn't
should
care
wear
about
his
wearing the
jersey.
shirt. What?
I think you should wear his jersey.
Those bets are stupid. Like, I don't want to make a stupid bet. Like, oh, wear jerseys. Let's trade like lobster.
Those stupid mayor bets they made before the
Yes,
Super
that's
Bowl.
what
I
it felt
fucking
like.
hate
Yeah, right.
You,
So I
I
didn't
mean,
want-
you got to eat clam chowder, but it's so
Exactly.
stupid. I hate
So if
that.
we're gonna bet, I'm gonna get something you really don't want to do. He doesn't give a fuck if he puts on my jersey. I don't really care about wearing his. It's just the principle. We didn't make the bet.
I fucking speaking of you, that Sanchez story is wild.
Crazy.
Like,
He'll go to prison for that.
I bet I don't know anything. I bet he'll make some plea deal and probably enter some program. I'm guessing.
It didn't help that his like baby
I haven't
mama's like,
heard
I'm not
really-
surprised.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything about it, and I'm with the Fox people. Leinart probably fucking knows him pretty good.
Sure
because
he
they're both
does.
Quarterback player, but yeah, strange story.
Very strange. Are we doing this next week?
The Unnamed show.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We usually don't. I have no idea.
I'm around.
Well, he can't see. Yeah.
It's mostly
yeah,
a Whitney issue, obviously. So
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be flying out on Friday morning, starting if I can, unless we're on the other side of the country. Then you got to fly out on Thursdays. But yeah, I should be able to do it Thursday. I'll be in the Keys.
yeah, I mean,
Maybe
we'll
I'll
see with
give you a
Whit,
tour of the
obviously.
house.
Yeah. Who
Maybe I'll
knows?
give you a tour of the house. You walk out front, I see parrotfish just swimming around.
No, you're gonna see. Actually, you can see
You're gonna
Stooley
see
standing.
TMZ.
Yeah, you see Stooley standing in front of the house.
The guy in the mutt slut tank top's gonna be have binoculars off the coast.
What did he do? He was screaming at the
Cart
just
girl.
screaming
I
in
didn't
the
see
cart
it, but
girl's
yeah,
face.
that's
The cart
bad.
girl
That's
was
so
dealing
bad.
with hundreds of people, and
Hundreds of fat perverts. And
she's
there's
like,
you-
back up and calm down. And then all the Minute fans are chirping the guy. I'm like, what is going on right now?
Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. I don't condone that. That wasn't good.
And I think it was to get you like a Diet Pepsi or something.
Yeah, I wanted a drink. They were all sprinting to get. The guy got me a drink. He's like, I didn't spike this. I swear to God. I was like, well, all right, we'll find out. So, yeah. Anyway, yes. Go ahead, Dave.
I didn't know you couldn't root for Kirk. I mean, Riggs at that thing.
No, I don't. No, I don't know. Certainly not. Yeah, definitely not. No. But anyway, anything else?
Go watch Les Mascots. Help out your company, Dave. Don't shit on things constantly. Pump people up. What does Nate say you do? You take the glitter out?
Let me tell you something. Nate's a shell of himself since I took that 20 grand.
He kind of has. That's actually a good point. He kind of
Yeah,
lost his identity.
I
after
absolutely
that.
stole his soul with that. Everybody should want a boss that's like, do whatever you want to do, and we'll support it and do whatever. But if it flunks, I'll let you know it flunks. That's
I'll
all.
let the world. It's not. I'll let you know. It's. I'll let the world know.
Well,
I think that's the difference.
I don't think it flunked. I don't.
Well, it did. I mean, it was an epic disaster.
That was good. I like those guys.
By every metric that we judge things on, it failed. And I said the same thing. People don't. I like what you can get on Bosco for what a joke healthy debates was. I do the same thing. If it's great, I'm rooting for it to be great. It just didn't work. Fine, move on.
So your issue is, but if the Giants weren't good,
Probably would have avoided it a little bit.
If Scalaboo didn't exist, this wouldn't have happened.
Maybe it would have gone past. I just didn't like Tommy being like, "What? Like, what? I don't get your point."
Is there Scattaboo merch coming?
Yeah, I made one and put it out. I don't know if it sold anything.
Okay.
Kirk, what's going on with you and some beef with someone in Chicago?
Okay. Okay. I think we're good. See you next week.
All right.